So here I am, um, 14 days without smoking weed. A long 14 days. Um, Christmas has come and gone. I went to a party the 24th, and I went to a party the 25th, which is today. Merry Christmas. Um, However, it was arguably boring. I have not smoked weed for 2 weeks. I just wanted to. I'm I'm like wishing the time away. So I'm wishing for the days to go by, so I can just put more days under my belt. So that's what's happening. Also, I gained weight. I do not fit into my snow pants, which makes me feel tight, makes me feel out of shape. And when I went with the kids sledding this morning, I was just a miserable jerk. And I did what I had to do, though. I shut up and let them have fun, and I brought them back because we had to go drive to the small little hill to go sledding. And I do have like a stuffy nose, but that's because my diet has been different for the last 2 days. I've been overeating. I've been eating stuff that I don't usually eat because I do have a very particular diet, which I eat the same things pretty much every day. I do not like to change it because it just why complicate things. I eat for function more than taste or, I eat for function really. So I just felt like I needed to post because I was looking for videos on YouTube, I was looking for testimonies, I was looking to relate. I went to an MA meeting, but the host was super annoying. It was this bubbly lady, and I was just like, oh no, I'm not having it. Not having it. Um, I I can find a lot of alcohol alcohol content that is seems to be the alcohol testimony content, quitting testimony, but I have a harder time finding a weed quit testimony. So I said, well, I'll just make some, right? So I am doing that right now. I'm making my own little testimony, my own little time where I could share about how I'm feeling after 14 days of not smoking weed. And I'm trying to articulate it a little bit more because when I rewatch my videos, I find myself slurring a little bit and not really being as clear as I could be. Um, I'm not happier. I am. I definitely have anxiety and depression, and I've decided to just live through it and battle it out. Just go on with my days the best I can, and hopefully in the future it'll get better. I was not looking forward to Christmas. I did not want to go to these parties, although I do enjoy spending time with the family. I don't see them often, and we don't get along that well, but it was nice to see everyone in a great Christmas setting. My mother, although I don't see her often, she prepared a great, just a wonderful classic Christmas. It is really nice, but I did not smoke. I did not drink because I knew drinking would lead me directly to smoking. So it was arguably boring. I didn't. Uh, did I have fun? No. Did I need alcohol to have fun? Yes, I think so. I do think so. I do think so. It just makes you all better. But I did feel good waking up this morning. I did feel good waking up this morning knowing that I didn't drink. And I did today too, and I just feel like I'm a boring person when I don't drink, you know? I see other people that are drinking, and I am there sober and not very funny, not very talkative. But that's also because I am in withdrawal of weed and I'm anxious. And the depression, well, I'm just feeling down. So I just really hope that with more time, I will I'm not expecting to be happy, like a miracle happy, but I am expecting to um, feel a little bit more bubbly, and I just hope I'm not that pissy person. I don't want to be. Every time I quit, I become like pissy, and I just hate it, and it's un it's unmanageable. It's not unmanageable. It's impossible to avoid that. So when I quit, I get pissy, and my nose my nose seems to be blocked all the time when I speak. I don't know why. I'm nasal. I just don't know why. So, what do we got in there? Oh, we got my kids' stuff there. So I'm in a room where we store. We have a fridge. We have toilet paper. We have well, food and stuff. So that's that. And yeah, I have gained weight. I'm not. I'm a little bit puffy. So I'm looking forward to getting back to working out because I just need to be in shape. That's one way that I'm like I feel no, I don't want to say happier, but I do feel more in control, and that's what I like. I like to be in control of my body. I don't like to eat whatever. I like to eat the same things, control calories. I don't like to drink alcohol, although at parties I do. But I did not drink yesterday, which was Christmas Eve. I did not drink today because if I did, it was leading straight to weed. Straight. I have done it before where I've been sober for 10 days, 12 days, and I have a drink or something at some event. I say one's fine, and the beer wears off, and I get super irritable, and I'm like, screw this, I am not going through this, and I go to the weed store. So I'm going to go to bed now. I am going to post this right away. I'm going to try to, because sometimes I do videos, and I've done dozens of videos, and I don't post. A lot of them when I'm coming home from work and I'm driving, I at about a half-hour drive, 40-minute drive, and I speak the whole time to my camera, and I do not post them. I erase it because sometimes I say things that I don't want to say really, right? I figure I should just be more honest, but I don't want to talk about my job and my or where I work and like work stuff. I just want to keep that out of my life for now, out of the internet for now, actually. So that's really all I really want to say. I really want to do these YouTube videos because I can talk, and what I did say in one of my videos that I erase is that, I mean, it's hard to find people in my circle that I could really relate to who know me, and I could talk about this to, and they can understand like a friend. I do not have friends that I can talk. I have one friend I can talk to, but he is so he's not available right now. I think he's in jail. I really do. He is a guy that I've known for 20 years. He's a little bit crooked, but he's such a nice guy. He's like my best friend. But he is not available. But that's why the internet, I think in YouTube, I will find someone that is maybe around my age, 40, 43, 42, in the 40s, end of 30s, who have smoked, but there's not a, I'm a stoner. I see myself, I'm a stoner, right? But like I know about dieting and health. I work out, I've bodybuild. I did 10 years sober in my 30s. All my 30s, I was sober and I had a good career. So I gotta relate with someone that has a good work experience, that has that good, I did have a great career. I did 15 years in this great career. 5 of those years I was stoned. And 10 of those years I was sober, and the career took off. And I restarted smoking in my 3 years ago when I turned 40, where it became a problem. So, who can I relate to with this? There is Marijuana Anonymous. There is. And there's a lot of people in there that have similar situations. And it's so funny to see the different people that smoke weed, like the physical appearances. I would not guess those people smoked. I would see them on the street or in the mall or at work, like a colleague, and I'd be like, that person does not smoke. No way. They just don't look like smokers. But what does a smoker look like? It is so crazy to see. So, yeah, weed. And if you watch this long, why? I was just going to say that weed. Well, why not talk about this? Weed was a problem for me because it's easy to get, and it's an easy solution. And the main problem with weed. Why is my nose stuffed? The main problem with the weed is, for me, that it would make me feminine. It's a feminine drug. It would make me weak. So in my business, my small lawn care business that I have, I would make less contacts, make less sales, avoid phone calls, not work as hard, complain. I'm not saying women do all that, but it would make me weak, right? And lower testosterone for sure. In the gym, when I smoked before a workout. What a disaster for fitness. It would be cool in the gym just because it would be like a cool thing. The way you think when you're stoned in the gym is different. It makes the whole experience different. But it makes the fitness journey awful. You do not get stronger. You do not get more fit when you're high going to the gym. So I will post this now, because if I continue and say whatever, I will not post. I just felt like posting a long video, because 2 weeks is pretty good. I have gone 2 weeks since I relapsed. The main relapse, I did 6 months sober in the summer. No. I did March to April to May to June to July. 4 months sober, and I smoked in, I think it was July 20th around that I restarted smoking. I kept it up. I tried to start quitting in beginning October. Mid-October, I said I do not want this to go on much longer. I don't want to smoke weed all winter. So I tried to quit, and I did. I could do 5 days while I'm working at my winter job, and I can do 5 days sober, but I would always smoke on my days off. So I've been trying to cut that out. I've done twice where I've gone 10 days and 12 days. This is the longest I've gone since end of July, 14 days. And I don't feel some. I'm going to give it more time before I'm going to say relapse again, but I'm just going to give it more time, because I have things to do, and I'm just hoping that after the holidays, when things go back to normal, that I can focus on making my life better. Not that it's bad, but to not take any steps back. I want to make sure to always making steps forward. Smoking weed is impossible. Smoking weed, for me, keeps me in the same spot all the time, and I'm happy with that. When I'm stoned, and when I get and I always, when I smoke, I have all these crazy ideas to get sober and do this and do that, and it is just impossible. So I'm gonna stop right now. It's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna post this video. So thank you for watching.